Man, back at it. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. So look here, man. Looking at some latest interviews from Amir Khan, it seems as if he's now saying that the Kell Brook fight, basically all the reports that we've been hearing have been bullshit. He hasn't spoken to the Kell Brook team. He hasn't spoken to Hearn. He hasn't spoke with Kell Brook's, people at all. His people hasn't contacted Amir Khan's people, and that fight basically hasn't even been begun to being made. Eventually, I'm pretty sure it will be made. We hear Khan saying that he asked Kell Brook to, step up and fight some quality opponents and get some good names under his belt to make the fight bigger. And Kell Brook chose some bullshit opponents in JoJo Dan and Gavin. So, that fight is not on the table. But the thing is that I found quite interesting is that Amir Khan finally did something I've been crying for him to do for a while, and that's called out the people who supposedly beat him. One of them who knocked his ass to sleep, and Danny Garcia and Lamont Peterson. Now, Lamont Peterson has just acclimated himself to the welterweight division at 147. He's been a 140 fighter for quite some time, where he was world champion. Now, now his last fight took place with Danny Garcia, in which they fought place at a catch weight, in which Danny Garcia supposedly, in most fans' eyes, got away with the robbery and beat Lamont Peterson. Now, Lamont Peterson now is at welterweight, where he's ranked fourth by the WBC, and he has a tremendous opportunity ahead of him. But you got to ask the question: given that Lamont Peterson has never fought at full-fledged welterweight, and he's never taken on, such a bigger opponent. Even him and Danny Garcia was at a catchweight for crying out loud. Should he take on Amir Khan at 147 right off the bat? Given Khan knows that this is Lamont Peterson's first fight at welterweight, this is a great time to get a hold of Lamont Peterson if he can. But however, I don't want to criticize the fact because I just been wanting Khan to call out Lamont Peterson anyway. I mean, this is one of the guys that supposedly beat him, and they supposed to had a rematch until what happened with Lamont Peterson before he got banned from the sport for a year. So for illegally taking the whole taking a banned substance during the first fight between him and Khan, or he tested up positive. I'm sorry, for the second fight, which put in question the first fight. So and according to Lamont Peterson, he took those substances to lose weight. It was mainly for him to cut weight. It was a diuretic. So I mean, the fact of the matter is they were supposed to have a rematch. He popped up dirty. Never happened. This is a good opportunity. He was going to fight him anyway. It's just now that he's going to fight him at a heavier weight. Don't know how Lamont Peterson is going to adjust to the 147 division. We seen the hell he gave Danny Garcia, though, y'all. He gave Danny Garcia hell, man. I guess the question has to be asked, should Lamont Peterson take on such a big challenge, given this is his first fight at 147? Because if he don't challenge Khan now, ain't no telling what happens in the future. That fight may be gone. I don't think the WBC will enforce it. Al Heyman will serve a bunch of softballs to Peterson or throw him in the ring with someone else. I think this would be a humongous fight. Knowing Amir Khan, the way he's been acting, possibly he'll win it in UK. I don't know. But the fact is, it'll be a big fight. It'll be a good fight. It'll be a redemption fight. Though Lamont Peterson is coming off of a loss, but in most fans' eyes, we felt as though he won that fight. I don't care what anybody says. I thought he beat Danny Garcia. And but it's still an interesting question. Most fighters take soft touches once they're switching weights. Look at what Andre Ward is doing. So should Lamont Peterson go that same route? Be a safe route, get acclimated to the weight, then take on a harder challenge, or go for the big fish while the big fish is available, and this is a guy you've beaten in the past, whatever the circumstances. But he beat Amir Khan in the past, and that was a hell of a fight. So, how do you guys feel about that? Let me know in the comment section. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. I think, man, I don't know, man. I think Peterson should really, if he feels confident enough that he's adjusted to the weight, I think if he was having issues of making 140 and killing himself to make 140 anyway, hopefully he'll be making 147 comfortably. But still, I don't know how he adjusts to the power. We seen how he did with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was a big puncher at 140, y'all. And he didn't show that. We haven't seen the devastating power from Danny Garcia outside of Paulie Malignaggi, who's just a punching bag, you know what I mean? Outside of Paulie Malignaggi, I don't know if Danny Garcia's power have acclimated to 147 either. We'll see with this Guerrero fight. But still, the fact remains, I don't know. It's a big question for Lamont Peterson. He can respond to Amir Khan's call out right now and make it a big deal in the media, blow it up amongst the fans, and push hard for that fight if he thinks that's a smart decision and his people. So we'll see. To the next video. Peace out.